Today I'm going to look for a Toyota Supra A80. So I'm going to use this car. Yeah, it's already running, so let's go. So this is the first time and not really the first time, but I'll be doing this voiceovers just because, you know, recently I've been downloading a lot of car mods. Then check if the interior is good because it's the most it's eating the screen time mostly whenever I record. So whenever I select a car, I make sure that the interior is really good. So that's just my criteria recently.
Hey, I sourced a new color of yarn!
It's all good.
So it's been months before it's been months since I started updating the handling, the key ratios, and the manual transmission mod. So I also been taking the turbo fix. I think I used it on 3 cars already. I think including the, what do you call that? The car in this game though. I forgot what the heck is that car again. Oh, the Supra, yeah. So I tried to build, the stock Supra isn't really that fast. So in this one, the handling I made was, a bit fast, but still not that fast. It's not even 4 digits horsepower. I think after the video, I think I'll record a video of me driving the Supra, the built Supra.
What's going on,
I'll
my
display
dude?
on the screen the power it made. I used the custom torque map. Also, I forgot to mention, I also configured the torque map of the car. Just because it's not really that realistic because, it's a game, but
This shit need to stop.
I like it, I try to make the handling, the configurations, and everything to be as realistic as possible. And I hope, the GTA 6, the coming GTA 6 will support the steering wheel controller by default or built in because, I really like driving. I can't really drive in real life without costing money. Gas prices are really increasing recently. So yeah. So I'll just yap here. I'll drive around and I really enjoy driving. That's also because that's also the reason why I post these videos. I'll just drive in game, record it as much as possible. I try to not follow the traffic rules. Sometimes I don't. It's only the time I can, violate the traffic rules because in real life you can't do that without getting any ticket or getting into an accident. Also, my car is really slow, so yeah, it's just a econo car, so it has good gas mileage, So my plan for this is build a car straight tuned. I'm not really familiar with the terms yet. I just searched it earlier. Recently I've been getting into cars. I think I started having what do you call that, interest in cars when I first bought my car in real life. It's not really that good car because it's just a simple car that I can use from A to point B, you know, point A to point B car. It's not really that prestigious or luxurious. It's not even a Corolla, you know. Anyway, I really like that car even though it's not that good, or it's not that good by everyone's standard. I'm really practical in real life. Though I would like to try driving faster cars, you know. I don't with my current status financially, I don't think I should own a fast car. Oh my god, I almost swamped into that one. You know, sometimes I don't know, I can't really you know, the brake lights in this game, it's really hard to see sometimes, or I'm not really paying attention. Yeah, anyway, I really like driving cars. What the heck, I almost bumped. You know, I'm just I'm voicing over this video, and I'm not really on the hands of the controller right now. But I'm still really, you know, scared. So yeah, I like driving cars. You know, recently I forgot. I bought a manual car. Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Shit!
Can't be.
Oh my god! I bumped into someone, so I want to fix it. Whatever. Let's move on. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Just continuing my story earlier, I bought a manual car, an old Lancer. I think it's 1996 model. It doesn't even have a, what do you call that? The airbags, yeah. The one for the accident. Yeah, it's very old. You know, it's running fine, but you know, I sold it for a very cheap price. I even replaced the clutch, the you know, the everything, the maintenance stuff. But when I was trying to sell, the agent I talked to kind of broke it, so I just sold it for a lower price. You know, it's for the parts only price. I can't really blame that person, but you know, it's still kind of annoying and upsetting to know that I could have had a better, you know, I could have sold it for a better price. But whatever, that's life. I can't really do something about that. It already happened. I also sold it to someone who owns older cars. I think the person I sold to brought was an RVR, came from Japan because it only has 3 doors. Because the local release here in the Philippines is 5 doors. So that car only have 3 doors. And I also talked to him, then he said it's imported, then converted to left-hand drive using the local parts because it fits perfectly. That was nice. Anyway, so the reason I bought that car actually is to turn manual, because I started having interest in manual cars when I was watching other YouTube channels that also record their steering wheel controller in GTA 5 while driving a manual car. It looks really enjoyable. Also, it doesn't cost any money, you know, to drive around. So I really like that aspect. So yeah. Then I started recording myself and gotten quite a lot of views. Actually, I'm not really expecting a lot of views. Then I saw a lot of people having interest, also subscribing. I hope you subscribe. It's free. Yo, okay, there's a police. Whenever there's a police, I always go to the side of the road because I don't really want them to bump into me. It's really annoying. police AI in this game, seriously. They don't really try to drive safe when chasing a criminal local codes.
Make it count. I'm gonna bolt.
Anyway, I'm driving. I forgot where I'm going right now, so I'm going to a place where the Supra is. It's up. It's in front of the RV auto car dealer. It's the RV dealership. In front of the RV dealership. So on my other videos for Trevor, I think I prepared the RV car dealership as his dealership, mostly for JDM cars. JDM cars. You know, I really like the vibe of the JDM cars. I don't really understand why myself. Also, European cars in the Philippines cost a lot of money to maintain. So yeah, that's another reason. That's why I don't like them. Not really rich. Also American cars as well, but it's not that expensive like the European cars. Also, anyway, even Japanese cars recently has been very expensive though. Or buy. The prices of the cars here keeps increasing while also decreasing the what do you call that? The features. Some oh my god, this guy. You know, I just posted it here and then fixed this car. It's really annoying that guy actually bumped into me. He swerved into my lane. It's so annoying. Okay, I just paused the video there because I don't really like that. I don't have the time to reset the video, so I don't really want to cut it.
Go to hell.
You know, I hope there's a game that I can just drive around because, you know, it's really therapeutic to drive around. Also, I can't really find another game that feels like this, like driving around in Los Santos in GTA 5. It's, I don't know how to explain it, but the vibe is different compared to, like, for example, BMNG. I drive around in BMNG as well, but even with traffic, it feels so boring. You know, in this game, you hear the ambience sound, like the people around cursing at you, the sound of the cars, the sound of their stereo. You know, it's really different. The only thing I don't like in this game is for sure the physics. It's not really perfect, you know, compared to BeamNG. It's a lot better. So yeah, I'm just looking at the map because I think I am lost. I really don't like having the map on my screen whenever I work out because it kills the vibe, you know. If there's a way to, you know, sync my cart location to another app so I can just still look at the map while not including the map into the recording, because, you know, I like without the minimap on the bottom left of the screen. So, you know, just so you know, I also updated the handling of this car as well as the gear ratio, the torque map. Then I also updated the, you know, manual transmission. The only thing I forgot to do in this car is adjust the dial, you know, the cluster gauge, because I think it's not accurate to the torque map I created. You know, you can see the current RPM on the torque map mod when you're revving. So what I'm doing is check the RPM in the custom torque map mod, then sync into the cluster gauge using the dial accuracy fix. I think most of the mods I'm using is coded by A80. I think he's really good. I don't really have the time to learn modding or coding the mods itself, so I'm just using everything from that site, GTA5mods.com. So I keep I keep honking in these people. To be honest, that might piss some people off in this game. I mean the NPCs. So I think we're almost there. Yeah, and I'm not really sure because I forgot. You know, I tried to memorize them up, but I'm still not very. Ayun, I think that's the place already. Yeah, we're here. I'm just checking them up. It's in the right side. Yeah, there you go. The yellow car.
Piece of shit.
So let's go there. Yeah, there we go. I also put that guy in there. Yeah, we're going to talk that guy. That's the owner. Let's go. As you can see, there's a engine model or 3D models on that car. Yeah, let's look around. It's very it's not on good shape. It's really messed up. Okay, we're here at the auto shop. So we'll be fixing this, and hopefully next video we can drive it around. So for now we're going to build this car. I tried to close that car but it's not closing. Yeah, that's the engine. That's all for now.